Time to see what the next move is. Hey, wait a minute, there's... Might as well do that. Zero awareness. Although I don't think it actually matters anymore. I was thinking that maybe that 10, like getting that 10 completion challenge was because they can't invade anymore, so they kind of give you the completion to that because you can't even do it anymore. Maybe that's the thing. I was thinking that. The exchange. Collect the Masyaf keys and deliver them to Ahmet to save Sofia. Rescue Sofia before she loses 50% health. Are they fucking doing damage to her or something? Like, what the fuck? They're sadistically torturing her. Find your fellow assassins to ensure your safety during the exchange. I mean, I know that my assassin friends are here. In this place. I mean, if I can use the assassins.
I am top dog here. No man can be.
Let's go, friends.
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin. And I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Who's that guy?
I'm glad. Our enemy is close.
He's just some random dude.
Positions around the tower.
Yeah, Yusuf liked you. Okay, you're the next one. You're the next one in charge. Okay, dude. Meet with Ahmet and complete the exchange. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually change the gear. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Wait. Ah, we're going here. Okay, so just to be safe, let's take that.
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines, so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
First, the girl.
She's all yours.
Sofia!
Tell your men to back off. She's all yours.
Then they drop her down. Catch! Climb the tower and rescue Sofia. What the fuck? Isn't this the Galata Tower? Yeah, I climbed this like 10,000 times. What the fuck?! Okay, kill me.
Why the hood?
I'm sure.
I don't even know why these guys are attacking me, actually. That doesn't even make sense. But I guess stuff really doesn't make sense. Like, it makes sense in the fact that they're like Yusuf's butt buddies. But other than that, oh shit.
Teşekkürler efendim. Çok teşekkürler.
Time to use the parachute. Oh, they're trying to shoot me. I'm here. Hasty rescue. That was kind of a bullshit move, honestly.
Are you hurt?
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening, Ezio. Who are these men?
They're dangerous men. Wait, are we doing this carriage riding thing? I guess we are. End of the road. Ahmet is leaving the city with the 5 Masyaf keys. Catch him before he escapes. Kill 20 guards. Am I supposed to kill them with the carriage?
We are close. Keep steady.
Well, you have come to see me off.
Get rid of the enemy. Oh shit. Well, there's 2. Whoa, what the fuck? Why am I in this camera angle? Well, I guess I wasn't supposed to kill 20 in that part.
Hang on, Sofia.
What the fuck?
Look out!
Sofia, no!
Ezio!
I needed to open my parachute. What?
Are you hurt, Sofia?
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Obviously.
Protect Sofia. How do I throw?
No.
What the fuck?
Va bene! I am all right!
Soldiers, up ahead!
I see them!
Whee! I actually threw that guy over there. What the fuck am I doing? I can't do anything.
Forgive me!
Sofia, you must be careful!
I know!
Steel yourself, Sofia! More soldiers!
This doesn't even do anything.
Pass them! What are you doing?
Keeping us on track.
What the fuck is this? Like... I can't even fucking see where the enemies are in order to actually like do anything.
Oh my!
At least you can heal.
Please move!
Your determination would be charming. It was not so infuriating.
Like... It just... doesn't seem to fucking... Oh. Hit two guys.
Incompetent children! Where did you learn to fight?
What a silly sequence. Like honestly.
Ezio, look!
Throw 20 cards around.
Ah! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
What the fuck? I don't think I'm really going that easily. Fight Ahmet. Hold to defend. Well, I slapped him around. They really went with like crazy, super cinematic, cool stuff. This kind of reminds me of like really like Uncharted.
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
Me killing you. Or maybe not.
Oh! Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Selim! Stop! Please!
Well, I don't tolerate weaknesses. Now I kill myself.
So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
Seems like that Selim guy is kind of a crazy ass bastard as well. Priority. Wait, that was the whole sequence 8? Really? What the fuck is going on now?
Good to see you. Listen, we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look! This is crazy!
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
What the hell is going on, man? Desmond is going out of his mind. Oh no.
Here it comes! What is that? What's going on?
This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion.
Let me hug
What
you
are you
one last
doing?
time.
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves.
Don't do this!
I'm saving you, idiot! Go!
What?
Go!
Go where? Where do I need to go? Well, shit. Everything got destroyed.
I write these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sofia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sofia is a seasoned traveler, and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister, for it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
But maybe it won't be. So now we're heading to Masyaf to actually see the whole... What do the keys unlock? And there was actually only 5. I remember there was 6, possibly because I was confused and thought about the previous assassin seals and the... like the Romulus letters, Romulus keys. A homecoming. Ezio and Sofia have arrived at Masyaf after many weeks of travel. Time to open the library.
Come, we must hurry. Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn Ahad. He built us up and set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Oh, now it makes sense. I mean,
Do
I
you
was
regret your decision
wondering what it
to
actually
live as an assassin for so long?
I do not
means.
remember making that decision. This life, it chose me. For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. To let go of all of this.
That is right. So we must go. In here. Are you ready, Sofia? Oh, it still
Then
continues.
let go. You will not fall far.
That's it. That's all you have to say after that crazy, beautiful monologue I had just had. Just let go. What is this place?
The end of the road.
The question is, where did the Templars go from here? All of them vanished. Use the Masyaf keys to complete the puzzle.
What do you hope to find behind
Unlock
that
the door.
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sofia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio.
I'm a greater man. I mean... Wow! I could have used a hint too.
You
Wow.
had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Explore Altair's library. What the hell? He's just doing that on his own. There's nothing to light here.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio.
Just Altair. They're dead. Oh. I stayed here. Famished.
Quiescat in pace, Altair.
There actually was 6 keys then. Or the 6th key.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
Darim has a family also.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria. Maria? Where are you? Where is she?
She's dead.
If you are asked, say I set the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
So the apple was hidden here. Sit a moment and rest. How did it get away from, like, how did it vanish from this place to the Cyprus area? Because they found the vault in, like, found this in Cyprus, if I remember correctly, in the second game. Like in the original, the first one. The vanilla. But it was here. Like it was placed here. So someone took it from here and brought it to Cyprus after this. Because the Templars found it there. Unless find Altair's apple of it. They're hinting that there's more than one. Are they saying that there's more than one apple?
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life.
Wait, they're saying that there's two of them.
Desmond?
He's talking to me?
Guess
I
they're
heard your
saying...
name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed, to share our stories like this? Speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
Do you hear me, Cypher?
What the fuck?
Can you see me?
I'm ZEUS, motherfucker.
Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how.
I'm ZEUS, motherfucker.
Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
What? No, it didn't. The world is still here. I mean, the supernova or sun or whatever happened. I guess it's a supernova. Something else, I guess. I mean, weren't they supposed to be fighting against humans? And because they were so focused on fighting the humans this whole situation, they didn't notice the sun doing stuff until it was too late. Well, they all died. Just burned there.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
Son?
I know what we need to do.
Okay. I'm actually your father. Oh, you're my father? Well, that's cool. I kind of feel like they did a bit of a retconning in this whole thing. Okay, and now it just ends. Sure. I mean, I guess it continues on in Assassin's Creed 3 then, right? Another cliffhanger ending. This game is the shortest out of these three, like by a lot. I mean, I think I'm like 28 hours or something in, 28 or 29 hours. And the previous ones took way over, like, well, not way over, but over 30 hours, like basically 40 hours. This is the shortest one by far. I even managed to do like most of the side quests or the side things. Like I actually did almost all of the side things except for the buying everything, but that's just like waiting to get the money. And I wasn't even missing that much. And yeah, it's... Like, to be honest, I feel like this is kind of like the ideal length for this kind of a game with the side quests and everything. I don't think it needs to be that long. Like, the Brotherhood already was a bit too... Reconstructing island. I feel like the plot in this one was actually better than in Brotherhood. Like, the Brotherhood plot was kind of just like, okay, I'll spare you, and then they die, and then stuff happens. Pretty like forced, in my opinion. In this one, it actually was like also kind of like just... It felt like they just wanted to add more into this. They didn't really have that much of a great like plot idea for it, but they wanted to add a bit more to the storyline, so they did this and did these like events later on, like what happened to Ezio and what happened to Altair, I guess. Like, they tied up those storylines together. So the Animus Island still is back, or is back, they recreated them. But I kind of feel like they sort of started to retcon. Honestly, it feels like they don't really have a master plan or the end plan. They wanted with these, like, the first civilization and all that. It's just like, I don't know. Kind of feels like they didn't really have a master plan. I feel like there's a bit of retconning also happening in this. But this is the third one, and it's the final Ezio thing. I assume the final, like, actual... I'm gonna lower this a little bit. I feel like the story continues on in the third game, I guess, then. Assassin's Creed 3, because this is the third one of this Ezio trilogy, and it didn't tie up the loose ends or the plot lines. I think the plot in this one is better than in the second one, or like the storyline progression and everything is better, but it is shorter. Like, the main stories or the main campaign seems to be way shorter in itself. And I like the music in this one a lot more. Like, the first one had memorable music, the second one is kind of like meh. I can't even really remember, they were kind of meh. But in this one, they're also really good. But I'm not really sure what the end plan for the storyline is. What's the... Like, are they hinting that the sun will... Or the thing will happen again, the end of the world, and everyone will get wiped out again? And they need to do something against, like, to fix that? Or what it is? And I assume, like, and you need to find the sixth, and you need to go alone, is probably like was meant to be like this Animus going alone into the Animus and finding the sixth key, the Masyaf key, which will lead into the truth through Ezio, I guess. And Ezio knows that he's just a conduit that basically delivers the message to Desmond. Desmond is supposed to be the person that does the thing. And then there's the fact that there's his, like they said that that guy referenced him son, Bill, which I assume is William M. from the previous game. And they're kind of like, are they saying that he's Desmond's father? But they never even reference that or anything, really, so... And why is Desmond so special, then? I just don't know. Like, the cliffhanger endings are kind of like a... Kind of a... Well, maybe... I don't know. Not that they're bad. And I think this game is actually pretty cool. I like this more than the Brotherhood. Kinda on the same level as with the first game, or Assassin's Creed 2. The only thing that I think this game sucks dick real hard is the fucking den defense things, but at least you didn't need to do those either, because it glitched out and gave me that challenge, or because it's actually built to be like that. If you like liberate everything and make them master assassin areas, it will automatically give that because you can't do the defenses anymore. That might be it, which is a good choice. That's the only actual like big negative of this game. The other one, like a minor negative, is still the movement, which is a little bit more improved from the second game, but still kind of like it still has the weird like fucking mechanics of going to somewhere and doing some things that you're not pressing, like jumping around and doing stuff just randomly, and not grabbing on or moving up, even though you're like at the same point, unless you autocorrect yourself differently. And the back eject because you can't use the camera, move the camera, but there's not that many of those in this game. In Brotherhood there were a lot more. I think this is the ideal length, and that's why it's better than Brotherhood in my opinion. Like Brotherhood had some good things, but yeah. The combat also, they made the combat be more fluid, I think. At least I didn't have that many problems with the attacking system and all that. But the Brotherhood was so clumsy with the combat. It was the same, like, I feel like this is a different type of combat engine or system. The second game, the combat engine was the same as the first one, but the problem is that first one didn't have those challenges that you needed to do, basically, or the synchronizations, don't lose health and all that. If you have those, it becomes like you need to play like perfectly, and you need to get lucky, and you need to have the game to actually like work really well in order to like use it. Like there can be no like inconsistencies, and that's why Brotherhood fails in that part, because it just, the combat engine just messes around with the whole like system. It's not very good for that, and you need it to be consistent. So yeah, but in this one I feel like the combat system worked a lot better. There's also just like I feel like some of the stuff aren't really, like for example that Yusuf guy, you don't really get that big of a connection to him, in my opinion. There's not like enough contact, or like you're not doing stuff together enough. Like there should have been like optional side quests with the guy, and then it would go like get the connection to the, I mean it would have been hard to do after he dies in the storyline, especially if you can play after this and he's still around giving you the side quests. But you can kind of like not like suspend your belief. Like you can think that it happened before the whole situation, kinda. But the thing that when he dies, it's not that like it is like, oh shit, he died, but it's not like, god damn, they actually killed him. Now I must take a vengeance and I must do stuff. It's not. It doesn't trigger that emotion because or make it that immersive because he doesn't like. He isn't that big of a character in the whole story. But other than that, I think this is like... I actually enjoyed that Constantinople area a lot. It was actually pretty interesting. Although, like the comparing this to the previous games, it's kind of like... The previous games were like really bright and colorful and shiny and all that. This was really dark and broody gloom atmosphere and all that. There were also like the assassins attacking you. That's like a pretty cool thing. Like, although evading them is like really easy, and it basically should be if they're so bullshit that they just kind of like come out of nowhere and try to assassinate you without anything like that. But it's still like it's a really cool thing to see. And I feel like the Janissaries and all those have like cool armors and stuff. The Janissaries are one big bullshit enemy, but yeah. And also there's the one negative that I have to mention. If you have challenges like the throw weapon and stuff, you should actually tell how to do it. Like, there should be a tutorial on what you can do or how you can do it. Instead of like when you buy the item it says that, oh, by the way, you can throw this. Like the tutorial for throwing them should have come earlier because it like specifically says that can only be used with throwing weapons and pole arms. Like that should be the first thing that it tells you if you actually like buy something or like get an upgrade or anything, get a weapon. It should say that some weapons can be thrown. Only applies to two-handed weapons and those things. And the who can run and who can throw, they're like... I guess I should have played the memory to not be as like out of it. Then the other one is the counter steal, which is kind of like huh? And you accidentally like figure it out when you're like trying to counter. I mean, I just happened to see that in one part where I saw that, wait a minute, it read counter steal in that situation. What the hell is that? Then I looked up at the video and I was like, what the hell? It's like showing it when I try to counter. And it's actually been showing it for a long time. I just only noticed it that one time. The thing that actually makes this not as lengthy as the previous ones is, I guess, there's not as much readable things in this one. I feel like this is, like I said, I feel like this is kind of like an ideal of this type of game. The length and the reading and stuff. Also, the fact that there's not like cliff puzzles that take you like 40 minutes up to an hour to actually figure out, that also makes the game a lot shorter. But everything is kind of faster and more fast-paced and moving faster, which makes it a lot better as well. But all in all, I like this game. I think it's better than Brotherhood. I can't say if it's really better than the vanilla game. Because to be honest, the vanilla game is kind of hard to compare to this because it's easier. This kind of feels like an actual challenging game, like a game that's actually challenging. So does Brotherhood, like an actual complete game. Like, I don't mean complete in the sense that it's not, it's like, it's not finished, but I mean that it's like, it has more of the stuff, like actual mechanics and the stuff that needs to be done, so it's harder and you need have the challenges and all those, whereas the Assassin's Creed 2 was kind of like a, I don't know, beta type of game, like a beta game, beta test. I don't even know what I'm saying, but still, I like both of them. Like Assassin's Creed 2 actually get me going playing without me getting bored, even though it was pretty like long. This game also kept me playing. I didn't get bored and I wanted to like do everything. But Brotherhood kind of started to get a little bit boring since it kept going and you needed to do like hours of puzzle solving of the cliffs. That it wouldn't even be a problem if the advices or the hints would actually allow you to actually like complete the puzzle without being just like there. But this is like in my opinion, good game. I liked it. Now the thing is, since it's a cliffhanger ending, and apparently there isn't, this is the Ezio Trilogy, this is the Ezio finale. I am pretty sure the follow-up for this is Assassin's Creed 3. But I'm not sure if I want to get that game just to play this, just to play the follow-up. Like, I've been enjoying playing this, but to be honest, like they take so much time to just play, and doing some of the, it's a hit and miss if some of the stuff is repetitive and kind of like a meh. And I don't see, like the plot is like starting to be retconned and done so like random, like not randomly, but they started to retcon and stuff happens and it's like different from the other parts and all that. I kind of feel like, do they even have a like a end game or a conclusion to this or an idea? Should I even get the third one? When does it end? Where does it end? What's the end? They take so long to play and finish that I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I'll get Assassin's Creed 3. But then that's like, you need to get Assassin's Creed 4. Okay. Then you need to get Assassin's Creed. What's the next one after that? What came after 4? I don't know. Like, one of the newer ones. Was it? Like, Origins? Assassin's Creed Origins? I don't know. But that's what I wonder. Is there something here? I think I can replay the game, or replay the things. I think that's why you're here. These two never opened up. Let me guess, they're actually DLC. Most likely. I mean, there's nothing here, so let's just go in. and see what happens. But it is a cliffhanger ending, and I guess the conclusion needs to be seen in the later on. Now I'm not sure if I will play the third one. So let's see, is there anything here now? Nope. Nothing new. Oh, an outfit. Old Altair. You can actually you can actually change yourself. I mean, I got most of the stuff. Like this. And none of these were like crazy difficult either. I didn't even miss out that much. Except that I don't know what this is. There's something missing here, but it's like it says that it's not finished, but I don't know. I got 96.74 synchronization percentage. I mean, that's it. That's it for Assassin's Creed Revelations, and actually Assassin's Creed storyline completely. And we never know what happens to Ezio after this. I guess he settles down with Sofia, most likely, if I'd have to guess, and that's it. In any case, yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what's my plans for the future with these. There he goes. The next one would be Assassin's Creed 3. I actually haven't heard anything about that game ever. Like, all the other Assassin's Creed, like the main titles, I have actually heard about and heard something about and seen like images and stuff, but the third one I haven't seen anything or heard anything. Now that can be, like from my experience, that can either be a neutral thing or a bad thing. Neutral in the sense that it's just so generic and boring and like it's no one really cares about it. Like it's so average that no one cares about it and no one talks about it and no one remembers it. Or it's so bad that no one wants to remember it. Everybody wants to forget about it, and that's why no one talks about it ever. So whatever that may be, that's kind of like for me to judge and see for myself if I play that. But I'm not sure when I'll play that, because when and if I'll play that, because these take so long to fucking complete and do, unless you just rush through the main storylines and stuff. But even if I try to intentionally do it like that way, I have a hard time doing it. It like my mind tracks out into the whole, oh, there's something optional here. Oh, I need to get that item there. Oh, I need to do that. Oh, I should probably do this. I kind of want to do this. And that makes it really hard to actually play, just rush through games without care or doing the optional stuff. That's a problem for me. So I don't know. I guess we'll see if I play it, and If I do, when I will play it. For now, this will end at least the Ezio Auditore storylines, the Assassin's Creed 2 storyline, and the spin-offs. And we'll see what happens in the future. In any case, I've been talking enough. I did most of the stuff in the game, like with a high person. I only needed to get the money and do the synchronization missions, but that's kinda meh. I even managed to do the challenges and all that. So, yes, I like this game. In conclusion, I think it's fine. I liked it. I'd play it again if there would be something for it, but there's no point probably to play it again. Just saying. But in any case, I thank you for watching my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever that may be. UFONman is out. Bye bye.